What's going on, everybody? It's your boy RNG Crypto here with you for yet another video, guys. I am sorry, I said the last one was gonna be my last one, but it's not my last one. I have one more for you, guys. This is StarLaunch coming out on the Solana platform. It's an IDO launchpad, guys. This is very exciting because everybody can be a part of this from the very beginning if we're lucky enough to make it into the whitelist. But we'll jump into the details. But before we do, let's make sure you guys are all aware that I am not a financial advisor, guys. Anything I say or do is not to be taken as such. Please make sure that you always doing your own due diligence and research before investing any money, guys. With that said, let's jump right into it. Okay, guys, and I'm at their main website here, and you can see here, this is starlaunch.com. Guys, come and check this out, but the first insured IDO launchpad on Solana, guys. The first insured, guys. This is pretty cool. I'm gonna hop over to their Medium, and you can see here, StarLaunch provides IDO participants a safety net up to 100% coverage, guys, in the event that the project doesn't go as planned. And this is at no cost to the user, guys. Their policy covers incidents not limited to vaporware, team negligence, exploits, and vulnerabilities, as well as project abandonment, guys. The StarLaunch will maintain an insurance treasury designed to provide their community the security and peace of mind. This is going to have also a detailed breakdown in another article, but essentially they are essentially just setting aside money in case one of their IDOs just poops their pants and doesn't deliver, and then they will actually reimburse us the allocation that we provided, which is really cool. Next, I want to jump down to the features. We already covered the insurance program here on the right. I want to quickly talk about the Propulsion Program, guys. This is just like any other Launchpad incubator. What they offer to the projects that are actually going to be going through them as a Launchpad, they're going to be providing them with services including token engineering, security audits. They're going to work with their front end, their socials, awareness, as well as branding, guys. But more importantly, this subscription model, this is a very different model that they have here for a launchpad for us to get involved in IDOs, and we're going to dive a little bit into that in their Medium. Okay, guys, and their token model is actually a two-token system, guys. You've got stars or StarLaunch, which is basically going to be a governance token, a deflationary governance token, and then you've got hydrazine, which is the N2H4 token, and it's basically the fuel that you will use to participate in IDOs. The only way to get hydrazine is to stake stars. There are going to be 3 options of staking, 2 of which will generate hydrazine. The other one is just basically a liquidity pool where you actually generate more stars. So guys, to stake for hydrazine, which is what we need in order to participate in IDOs, you have 2 options, a locked and an unlocked option, guys. The unlocked option is the deflationary aspect of this, where you actually have a decaying rate of 0.6% of your stake tokens on a daily basis, guys. Then the locked portion is where you will actually avoid that decay, so your stars does not actually deflate or decay away. You keep all of your StarLaunch tokens that you have staked. The only downside is there you have to lock it for 90 days. There is a way to get out of this with a 50% penalty of the prorated decay rate left in your lock period, guys. So essentially the way you want to look at this is you buy your StarLaunch, then you're going to stake it, either locked or unlocked. Me personally, I'm going to do locked because I don't like the idea of my StarLaunch tokens going away, at least not yet. And then meanwhile, I'm staking, I'm receiving hydrazine, and that hydrazine is what I'm going to use in order to participate in the IDOs. Guys, keep in mind the hydrazine is actually a one-time use. So once you generate it and you use it in the IDO and you allocate for or towards the IDO, that hydrazine disappears. It goes away into the void. You will never see it again. So guys, I like this token system because it is a way to protect the price of StarLaunch altogether, because this incentivizes all the hodlers or the token holders to actually hodl StarLaunch, because you want to have as much hydrazine as possible so you can allocate as much as high of an allocation as possible, right? Because the more or the longer you stake, the more hydrazine you create, the more hydrazine you have, the more allocation you get. Now there is a cap. No one can allocate more than 1% off whatever the allocation pool is. So that's the cap, but still, for you to get that, it may take a while unless you're just an absolute whale. So guys, again, I like this system because again, it incentivizes people to hold the token, which is good for the token because the token overall, StarLaunch, will hold its value. So really, really looking forward to seeing this actually play it out live. So here at the bottom, you can also see that you can actually buy and sell hydrazine. So if you don't have enough hydrazine or you don't want to participate in an IDO for whatever reason, you can actually choose to either hold on to it for the next IDO, or you can go out in the open market and actually sell it. And guys, if you don't have enough hydrazine, you want to have more of an allocation, you can go and buy hydrazine. So that's also pretty cool. So I've jumped over to the medium to go over the third option of staking. If you call, there are three: unlocked, locked, and also liquidity pool staking, guys, where you can actually put stars into a liquidity pool and you will receive back stars. So this is not for hydrazine. You will just make or generate more stars, which is going to be actually not subject to decay. So that's also another option of staking that you can participate in. Okay, and let's go over some of the benefits of this model, guys. It produces user rewards for staking its primary governance tokens, guys. So you're getting rewarded with hydrazine by staking the governance token. In addition, obviously, you're going to get voting rights into making some of the decisions that the project may be putting out to the community in the future, guys. In addition, the second benefit would be that it rewards the community loyalty, right? So if you're a loyal holder, you are getting rewarded by generating more hydrazine, which then translates into having a greater allocation size and buying power in any given IDO. Number three, it incentivizes users to learn about the projects being launched because the hydrazine that you are generating obviously is worth a lot, and you don't get to just go in and pick up more hydrazine, or if you do, you actually have to pay for it. So it sort of forces you to really look into the IDOs that are coming out and only invest your hard-earned or hard-staked hydrazine into a project that you can truly get behind, guys. Number four, it allows users interested in participating in a specific IDO to do so without needing to lock up their investment capital in the form of stars. So guys, you can actually participate in these IDOs without actually staking any amount of stars. You all only need hydrazine, and if you can get that in the open market, I can participate in these, buy some hydrazine, and just hop into that IDO, which is very, very different than most launchpads. Most launchpads are like, hey, if you're not staking our token, you're not getting into our IDO. Well, with StarLaunch, it's a little bit different. As long as you have hydrazine, that's the only fuel you need to participate. Pretty cool. And then I think these go hand in hand, ensures user IDO participation at no cost to the individual. So again, once you've invested in the stars and you're generating the hydrazine, you don't need to come up with additional BUSD or USDT or ETH to actually allocate into the token. You're already generating your hydrazine just by staking, and that's the hydrazine that you're going to use to participate in the IDOs. So I think this model is really cool. It's very different than what anyone else out there is doing, and I also think because of it, it's going to be a successful model. I know you guys are probably wondering how you're going to get your hands on StarLaunch, and this is actually happening or starting on the 24th of October. There's going to be an IDO registration window that opens and closes on the 29th. I would recommend trying to get in there as early as possible. I believe there's going to be some KYC that needs to be done as well. You can see here the time frame for that. Completion is October/November, and the IDO event is happening next month in November. So this is happening relatively soon. Good idea to start getting everything lined up for you to participate. The registration window is probably for whitelist, and I believe the whitelist spots are about 2,000 or so whitelist spots that we can have a chance to get into. Yeah, it's not guaranteed, guys. I know I am dedicated to this. I'm gonna try to whitelist. If I don't make it in, oh, you better believe the day that this thing launches, I'm gonna be on PancakeSwap, Radium. I don't know which DEX they're gonna launch on, but I'm gonna be there clicking buttons, trying to buy this thing early, and I'm going to invest heavily because I want to take part in this project and I want to be a part of these IDOs coming up. I truly believe that this thing is really going to be something special. But in more detail, here you can see October 24th, the registration window starts at 8 Pacific, 3 UTC. Guys, make sure you're marking your calendar. I'm going to leave it at that, guys. I hope that this content was helpful. I hope that I've inspired you to at least go and take a look at their Medium, look at their website, get familiarized with this project in more depth. But guys, I am all about this. I'm going to be chasing this one, and I'm gonna leave it at that. With that said, guys, if you like the content, like the video, hit me a subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Guys, peace. I am out.